back to the channel, guys. So today I've got a kind of an intuitive little thing for you guys today. We have Scrape Armor here, which is one of our partners. On all of our rental cars, we put some protection underneath the bumper because a lot of people love to drive our cars, but some people don't know how to drive our cars. So we want to protect the bumpers very well. So if you look down right there, this is Scrape Armor. These are brand new packages for the new 580s that we just picked up. So we're putting on Scrape Armor on those two cars. But while they were here, I thought it'd be a good idea to kind of show you why the Bugatti's on the lift. We're gonna walk over, I'll introduce it to them. So we've got Matt, and Scott. So what they're doing right now is they're scanning the bottom of the Bugatti, all right? They've come all the way from Washington to scan the Bugatti because no one's done Scrape Armor on a Bugatti before, which is really funny because if you see a lot of people, they don't actually go and drive their cars around everywhere. And I'm kind of like a maniac when I drive this car. I'm like the guys that don't know how to drive the supercars, scrape the bottom of their car up a lot. So he's gonna make us a custom Scrape Armor for the Veyron here. Now I'm pretty sure my Veyron is no different than any other Veyron underneath, right? On top it's a little, but underneath I think this is gonna fit on all Veyrons. So if you own a Veyron out there, reach out to Scrape Armor because they're gonna be able to hook you up with brand new underbelly protection. If you wanna look right here at the camera and look at the scan tool and kind of see what he's doing. So Scott, give us a little information of what you've got going on here and why it takes this much effort to build one of your kits.
Absolutely. So what we're doing right now is taking a three-dimensional picture of the bottom of the car that we're then gonna surface and turn into a CAD model. And from the CAD model, we're going to extract the exact geometry of this car so that we can build an OEM-like part. So on cars that are this high caliber, we want to hit all of the factory mounting points. We want to respect all of the designer's curves and contours and make sure that our part looks like the part that Bugatti would have built if they were aiming to protect the front of this car and not just a random piece of plastic bolted in front. So,
and also something to add there, if he doesn't use all the mounting points, when I take this down on a closed road in Mexico, the 15 freeway, okay, we're gonna hit 200, 225, we're gonna go fast. So we don't want it falling off and damaging the wheels, getting caught somewhere, because that's actually happened before. I used another company before we found Scrape Armor, and they were not as precise in the measurements and the capabilities of the product. So yeah, I was going fast and it just flew right off and it caught the inside of the wheel and it bent all up in there. We had to replace the fender liners, we had to replace the bottom of the bumper, the whole heat shield area in the bottom. So getting Scrape Armor or getting any product to go under the underbelly is very important to make sure that they take their time and precisely measure the car, especially with one of these 3D scan tools.
yeah, absolutely, Houston. What we find a lot of times is that if you don't put a gasket between the kit and the bottom of the car, you're susceptible to trapping debris and all kinds of objects between the car and the plate. And so as soon as you bring it into a warm environment like this and you have any kind of thermal expansion of the plastic, the material that's in between it creates even a bigger gap. And at the speeds you're talking about, you're just asking for
when you have a gap at that speed,
right,
that gap that may be a millimeter turns into an inch. Like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it literally just rip it off. And if you guys have seen, I didn't show you guys the GTR, but this actually just happened to the GTR. The GTR, the customer drove and hit a small curb and created a gap in the bumper and then went on the freeway to enjoy the car. And that gap turned into a hole. And that hole turned into the bumper not being on the car when he came back. So it can happen, and it often does happen. So these guys do their great job in making it the right way.
No, we appreciate you having us down, Houston. What a cool project, and we're looking forward to getting this knocked out for you.
I'm excited too, because I'm about to go drive a lot of speed bumps and test it. What's up, guys? So we were supposed to be in LA at about 5:30 today. I was gonna drive my new dope-ass minivan out there to actually drop it off to the real owner of that car. I sold the Ferrari FF to pick up a couple of new things because I wasn't really feeling that car after 20,000 miles. Sometimes you gotta get rid of things at the right time. But as you saw from last week, I've been shopping around for some new stuff. And last week I didn't make a deal happen, but we started the t-shirts. So we're headed now to pick out the t-shirts, pick them up actually from the manufacturer. And we're gonna pick up the new car. And it's already actually waiting for me at the airport. So we're flying out, me and Mario now, to go and grab it. So we're gonna have a fun time. I'm pretty excited. About to go through security. So Mario's gotta take all of his stuff out of his bag. All right, so we made it to Orange County, and Delta actually got us here on time. We're gonna pick up the new car that I just got. We're actually getting picked up in the new car that I just got. So if that tells you guys anything, it's a 4-seater because Mario's here with us. But I got a lot of like people hating on me for paying with cashier's checks and showing them on the videos. So I decided to wire. It's actually a private seller that I'm buying this car from because I could not find a car that I wanted at a dealer. And I'm telling you, if you watched the last week's vlog, it is so hard to find a Ghost. So hard. But I wanted to touch on that cashier's check thing really quick while we're on the subject. When you get a cashier's check, it doesn't have your account number on it. That's not your account number. It's just it's like a thing that the system prints. So my account number is not on any one of those cashier's checks. If anybody's trying to do like, you know, fraud with me or something like that, you're wasting time. So when you get a cashier's check, it prints out just random account numbers for the branch. So anyways, it just verifies if they're real or not, and you can just do that. So
for all the people in the comments saying,
yeah,
show us your check again.
Yeah, exactly. So anyways, we're about to be picked up. So I'm just rambling because the guy's at the light down the street and trying to waste some time so we can just completely transition into getting into the car, and that's it. All right, so ride's here. Let's walk out. I'm gonna go right here.
Ghost.
First day of food vlogging in Los Angeles. So we just came down to LA Live. We're staying in downtown LA because tomorrow we gotta go get some t-shirt stuff done. So I don't wanna drive too far. So Katsuya in Studio City, Studio City is our favorite spot to go for sushi. But they also have a Katsuya in downtown LA in the LA Live where the Staples Center is. Tonight, for Mario, we have a Katsuya roll. Kind of an odd roll, not my favorite. I don't like exposed cucumber on the outside. It feels like you're eating like watercress nuts or something. That's gonna be a Mario treat. We have a spicy tuna cut roll for myself, and this yellowtail jalapeno sashimi. I've got this bottle of sake right here, which was the recommendation of the server. This is one of the more prominent bottles on the menu. I'm excited because we've been driving all day. And man, from Newport Beach where we picked up that car from that guy to LA is 39 miles, but it was 3 hours and 17 minutes, okay? Think about that and understand why me and Mario right now need a sake. Wow.
Very nice.
Turn that camera on and look at Mario's face. How good was that sake?
Very nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, sake.
All right, hold on. Just we're gonna do one for the road trip, all right, that we're about to not take. By the way, guys, just to let you know, we're parked and we are staying within walking distance of this restaurant, so there'll be no more driving tonight. All right, so double shots on us.
Cheers.
And let's
Time
eat.
to eat. Oh, by the way, hold on. I gotta tell everyone this. Make sure you guys get spicy mayo when you eat sushi. Next time you go get sushi,
And this stuff right here.
tell them you need spicy mayo and
Eel sauce.
eel sauce.
Which is basically like sweet teriyaki-ish. All right, it's not eel sauce. Hermes, if you guys know Hermes from The Office, he's the really thin Hispanic with the big glasses. He's cool. Anyways, I told him this was eel sauce, and he threw up. Like literally, he was gagging and throwing up. But I was like, "Do you like teriyaki sauce?" This was like when we went sushi burritos for the first time. Hermes eats chicken fingers every single day of his life. He literally only eats chicken fingers. That's it. It's just chicken fingers and chicken fingers and chicken fingers. So he ate a sushi burrito. Yeah, a Cane's connoisseur. So he ate sushi for the first time ever, and then he loved it. But then he was like, what's in it? And I was like, it was just like spicy mayo, eel sauce, spicy tuna, some surimi crab, just some good stuff, right? And then, boom, he heard the word eel sauce and started to gag and legitimately threw up his meal and has never wanted to walk into a sushi burrito place again. So, sweet teriyaki, eel sauce. All right, guys, so why not do a small review about our brand new Rolls Royce? So, does anybody know what kind of car this is? In the comments below, you can actually write Ghost because it's pretty straightforward, all right? If you don't know it's a Ghost, you got the wrong channel. Check this out. Best feature of the Ghost. We have what's called a V-Spec Ghost. I searched high and low to get this car. I'm literally like a Ghost connoisseur at this point. I know everything about the Ghost now. And I've already owned a Ghost a couple of years ago. We had one, but I never made money from it. I never did well with it. I literally just taxi cab people around in the car just because it was such a good service. But now we have new clientele. We've got new people coming into business. We've got bigger people, like celebrities and stuff, that want to be driven and want to be kind of catered to. So it's the right time to get back into the Rolls Royce market. If you can see this car, it's called a V-Spec. We have the upgraded wheels. It's black, but not dark black. It's a beautiful magnetic black. It's a more of aggressive color. It's more modern. It just looks better. And if you look back into the wheels, you have these dual colored 5-spoke wheels. I guess you call this 5-spoke, but they're sporty wheels. Most Rolls Royces have those weird, huge chrome things on there, but not ours.
We call those the no-goes.
The no-goes. All right, in the back seat, suicide doors, of course.
We've got the bloody red.
Yeah, blood red interior. One of the rarest options in a Ghost. I mean, I'm talking like there couldn't be a rarer option. Is red interior on a black Ghost. This is like spec'd to dream, okay? Let me show you something. Mario, I'm gonna have to go on the other side.
That's fine. Go ahead.
Move the plow. You can see V-Spec logo. I'm gonna pop this down. We've got rear entertainment. All right, let's sit back here. I'm gonna pop out this. We've got rear tables, piano black.
You know, in case you want to do some work.
Yeah, no, we have editing table for Mario on the way back to Vegas. TVs.
In case I get really bored and want to watch a movie.
Exactly. All right.
No stars on the roof, unfortunately.
On Ghosts, those are aftermarket options. Now, 2018, 17 Ghost, I've seen Starlight headliners, but I've never, ever seen them in any other Ghost besides a brand new car. Here, seating controls for the rear. Look at that. Rear recliners. All right, good option there. Got this nice button, closes my door for me. I'm exhausted and I cannot physically close the door. Just kidding. That's not real. I would just shut the door. All right. If you can see, the guy in front of me was something pretty crazy.
He's got a lot of leg room.
I still have a lot of leg room, even though this seat is completely reclined like he was sleeping. All right. AC controls in the back. We can actually control everything that's going on in the front. But let's get to the driver's position. Hold on one second. Where's the button? Oh, it's right. Oh, I lost it. Sorry guys, it's about to rain. I need to take my umbrella out. Yeah, these come with door umbrellas. Okay. Just gonna slide that back in here. Now in the 2014-15 model, they changed the whole infotainment system to white. So in the previous Ghost I had, which was the 2011, this is all black, much cooler. And this right here, you can see, well, it's not really working. It's a touchpad. Found that out earlier. Very, very cool. Definitely not on my car before. We've got the shag carpets in this car. I've taken my floor mat out because it was plastic underneath it. It's in the trunk. I mean, what else is there to this car? It's a BMW engine, V12, twin turbo. This car's 30 more horsepower than a regular car, so 601 horsepower compared to a regular Ghost at 571. Much faster, much stiffer. The spring rate on this car is different. It feels stronger. It feels like kind of, I don't want to call it sporty because it's not sporty at all, but it doesn't feel lofty where you're driving like this, you know?
Doesn't feel like you're driving a boat.
Yeah, no, it's really more like lofty because a boat is even more stable than like an original Ghost. Like, even though the boats like sway like this is pretty, it's pretty solid. We have piano black headliner. I'm sorry. What is this stuff called? Trim. Piano black trim. I really messed that one up.
Junior.
I couldn't think of it. But anyways, piano black trim. I don't know. The Ghost is the Ghost. We've gone over everything. Heated and cooled seats, normal stuff. On a $400,000 car, all these options must be standard. Sometimes they're not, but today on the V-Spec, they are. So I'm gonna test drivability of this car tomorrow because we're going upstairs to the hotel tonight. So you guys look forward to the vlog tomorrow because we're gonna get some business done. See you later. Morning everybody, welcome to LA day number 2. Today we're getting our t-shirts done. So we're over here, I don't know if that's actually the name of this place, so don't call them. I'm not really sure if that's where we are right now. But we're downtown LA. We're like really, really downtown LA, as you can see.
Paradise.
We're ready to get some t-shirts. So we've got a factory, we're walking inside right now. I'm gonna show you a little bit behind the scenes of how our shirts are made. We've got a couple of screens going. And so I think we're gonna have our country inspired shirts today. We're gonna go and check it out, but I don't know if we're getting in trouble. Alright guys, so we're inside of a facility that they're screen printing t-shirts. This is what they all look like. I mean, you can see how many different screens they have. They make each one of these screens and all that stuff per design. So you can see all that over there, what we were looking at. That we were looking at right here. So if you can see, there's so many different parts to this business. You know, we have a design that has the American flag in it, like you can see right here. So there's all these different stages and colors and everything for what we're building. So it takes a little while to make this stuff, but once it gets made, you know, and they start to do the labels. So once they start to do the labels and everything, you can start to see everything come to a little bit of a fruition. It's about a 3-week process to set up the line, to get all the screen prints, the colors right, and to do everything. So this is our 2nd week in production. So by next week, we'll probably come back down. We're gonna take a couple samples home with us today because I want to wash them a few times and I want to make sure that they really fit. We just left a t-shirt manufacturer where they do the fabric, so we've approved some different fabrics that we're gonna use, and we've got the colors now almost ready to go. So in the next 30 minutes, we're gonna have a couple of shirts ready to go so I can test them, feel them, wear them for 2-3 days before we put them on the market. So stay tuned. We're gonna get an update. If you look over there, turn the camera over there, Mario. Got that green paint. It's that third part of the design for the Italian flag on the royalty lion. So about to test that right now. Be right back. That's what we're looking at right here. All right,
Pretty
so
sick.
it's gonna be
guys.
it's gonna be cool. I'm excited. I like this one. This is a great, you know, Italian cars, Italian brand. What we stand for.
Let us know in the comments
What you think of all the
like
designs,
them.
because we might do a contest. We're thinking for our customers and our fans to hook it up and make their own designs, and if we pick them, you know, we'll pay. All right, so they're testing the final design on a t-shirt that they just wrapped around a few times and just check all the colors. Now right here, you're seeing the white being laid in the center. On the other side over there is where the red is being laid. So basically what they do is they throw some paint on here, and this is all fabric paint. So this is kind of what you see on Mario's shirt if you look. So like right here, you kind of feel it. You'll see that it gets painted on the shirt, and it's very, very precise. So there's lasers, there's like full-blown, like you can see them right here, configuration. It's like, yeah, it's like a really systematic thing. So every shirt looks exactly the same, and it all gets done evenly, right? So they can load up about 10 shirts on this machine at one time and just go boom and just, you know, do probably maybe 100 an hour. I don't know. We're gonna find out, but we're just about ready to go on this. And see, there's a heater in there, so you see that middle part of the Canadian flag is getting laid. So you can see it gets hot, and then they do it multiple times. It looks really cool. So this is the test shirt that we've made. We've got the size. Now if you look right here, it's going through a dryer. Look at that. The heat coming off that ink is just, I mean, it is so hot right here. It's gotta be, geez, 400 or 500 degrees maybe. But look at the shirt, crisp, beautiful. I mean, the logo here is the test shirt. So the next one that's going in is like more of like the first production royalty shirt, right? So we'll see how that one looks. Looks nice. So this is the first production royalty shirt done with the Canadian flag. We've got a couple other samples for some of the other colors, like the Italian flag. We have the American flag, as you guys saw through the screens over there. But I'm really happy how this came out, and I might actually wear this shirt today. So I'm gonna support Canada for today, all right? All right, guys, so we just left the screen printing building. We drove 29 miles, which was like 65 hours in downtown Los Angeles, up to Burbank, where we're getting into the Fremantle Media building. We're gonna pick up Sal, the producer for our show, go out to lunch, and we're gonna look at a couple of rough outlines of, well, I'm just gonna, like, I guess use layman's terms, but we're gonna look at the skeleton key of the show. So if anybody knows what that means, it's a rough outline of the show. So this is the first stage of the filming process, where they're gonna lay out where they're gonna film, what they're gonna film, because we're about to start filming. So that's what's gonna be really important, is to get everybody on board and to set up all the right time frame and all that kind of stuff, because obviously you have a business to run, so we can't just close royalty to film a TV show, right? It doesn't make sense. So we've got to get all this prepared. This is the Fremantle Media building. I mean, look at that place. Wow. Every time I see this place, it impresses me. Ooh, taco trucks. Hold on. The Hungry Nomad?
We're not doing
Hold on. Let me keep on grubbing. That looks good. Super blends. That's like healthy for Mario.
We're not doing taco or food trucks.
Mario, please.
We're trying to keep you on a stable diet here. A healthy diet.
Just really like food. Oh, I just love it so much. That's delivery and parking.
So, are you going to finish with what you were saying?
Yeah, we're going to look at the skeleton key. Look at this, Phantom. So you know, you're driving a Ghost. And then this guy's got a Phantom, and he's like, "Yep, sorry, man,
Loser.
way sicker than you."
All right, we'll check back in a second, right?
Yeah, for the food vlog, because that's really important right now.
Food vlog.
So lunch with Sal is already off to an epic start. Look at this. I've got steak tacos, I've got chicken flautas. Mario's got combo fajitas. Sal ordered some fucking shrimp wrapped in bacon. That's some serious shit right there. That's not even about my life.
That's wild.
Mario wanted to be healthy, and yeah. Sal didn't get the memo, okay?
Listen,
Double guacamole.
anything wrapped in bacon is a fucking hit, right? Anything.
So then that shit's fact, but crazy, all right? So I'm gonna be done with my food in 30 seconds, so I'll be right back. Hello, everybody, we're gonna be leaving California right now to sum up our 2-day trip. We've got a beautiful Rolls-Royce Ghost, big win for the company. This will be out probably in the rental fleet in about a week. Gotta prep it, gotta get it all ready to go and everything. So we did t-shirts and met with Fremantle Media. So I think if you guys look at the quality of our t-shirts, you're gonna be ultra impressed. I searched high and low for the highest quality fabric I could find, the best screen printing shops, the best of everything. So merch will be coming soon. I think you're gonna love it. I love it. Mario even likes it. I get a stamp of approval from a fashionista. That's Mario. And Sal is really happy with what we got. Right now, we're gonna kill the YouTube game, but tomorrow, we're probably gonna kill the TV game. So stay tuned, and we're on our way back to Vegas.